Hey Blurdies, it's me, Mia, and welcome back to Faith's Child Vlog. So it's been another good week. I'm doing this kind of late. I was busy after work yesterday, and then I helped out a little bit this morning. So I'm just doing just the nicest shirt I have. You see, stay always positive. I'm not wearing makeup and I'm wearing lip color. This might not be working for me, but I'm going to make it work anyway. So I hope you guys are having a good 4th of July. I'm recording this on 4th of July because I'm off, so why not? And I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a new goal for both my Instagram and my TikTok. I want you to help me get up to 10,000 subscribers. As a matter of fact, I want you guys to help me get up to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube as well. So just throw those out there, 10,000 for Instagram and TikTok and 1,000 here on YouTube. And look at all of my shorts, please. All of my shorts. If you're not going to be following me on other areas of social media except for YouTube, at least watch my shorts so they can help me, reach more people and share. All right, so let's get into it. So this week, of course, was pretty short, and unfortunately, I did not make any notes for this week. So everything is being pulled from memory. The biggest things, of course. So I don't know if you guys had known, but if I'm actually doubling up with another class with let's see, my nicknames that I used to have for them were the Rugrats and the Little Ones. Yeah, that's what it is. So I'm over the Rugrats class now. And so I'm also doubled up with a Little Ones class. So if you guys don't remember from my earlier videos, the Rugrats, they are 1-year-olds. I used to have them for like Fridays, on and off Fridays, but now I'm over a 1-year-old class completely. I took over the spot. I said it in my last video. And then there's another old class. The Little Ones are the 2-year-olds. So, there's a new teacher that's over that class, and we doubled up together. So and we've been doubling up for the last few weeks. We're doing it for the summer because school's closed for the school agers, and they are, there's a lot of like school age kids that are coming in at the school and, spending their summer at our school for summer camp. They're going on little field trips, they're having fun and whatnot. But I'm not entirely sure exactly every single thing that they're doing because, I'm not a teacher over the group. So they have their own thing going on. I'm just with my little Rugrats and helping out with the little ones. So that's what it is. So this week, we were really big on trying to have some type of water day for the kids because last few weeks, at least for my class, we were having trouble just setting up a water day. The first week that we tried to do it, I found out at the last minute I wasn't able to share it with enough of the parents, and only one kid came in with their swim stuff. The second week we had a heat advisory, so the kids weren't able to be outside at all. Like that entire week we were inside, so we both had to be as creative as we can with coming up with activities to keep their attention. It was a lot of energy. We have little ones who really wanted to, want to be a little adventurous and try to climb up stuff, but we prevented that. We always have those few. And then this week it was a little bit rainy. I think it was this week that it was raining on the day that we were supposed to do it. So, the other class, they were kind of have a bit of their water day. And we was like, you know what? Why not? Why not, have the kids have fun? They're not going to be, in the water, but at least have some water for them to have fun and play in. And one of the things, the biggest thing I want to say, this is probably one of the greatest things ever invented for children and for childcare everywhere. We had a sensory table that we filled with water. Now, I told you guys about a sensory table before, and the one that we have, that I've used for my class was a big one that's located within our school's hallway that's filled with rainbow rice. Like it was like rice that was dyed with different colors and mixed together, and throw in a few little pot of gold and little fake coins. Like we had that since March, and it's still good, so kids still playing it as long as they're not tossing it onto the floor like some rainbow rice everywhere every time they play in that. But we had a smaller sensory table that we just filled with water, threw in a few choices, and the kids really enjoyed it. It was nice. It was good for a summer day. The other class got to do it first because it was basically it was their water day. So I was like, okay guys, we'll let them have their fun, but this afternoon when we come back outside, the water table will still be here and we'll be able to play with that. And it worked out really well. I also had another like another event that happened yesterday actually is that one of the kids who had moved up to the next class because he's getting closer to the 3-year-olds class, but he wasn't exactly 3. He actually was going to be stayed with the little ones class for the day. I think he was there the day before, but he was there again today. And I have his younger brother sometimes because he used to be with the Rugrats. He moved up to like the second, Rugrat class, but our classes are kind of merged together for the summer. So I have mostly both Rugrat classes, and she had mostly the little ones class, jargon here and there. So I have most of the 1-year-olds. She has most of the 2-year-olds. Most of the 2-year-olds are getting close to 3, and one of them was close to 3, but not exactly 3. So they are, these two brothers, they get along. They're silly, but the thing that all the teachers know, like all the younger, children, toddler teachers know, is that these two love to play fight. Like they'd be okay laughing, being silly, and the next thing you know, one of them's like, pushing the other, and like yesterday, one was trying to bite the other one's shoe. We always try to separate them, but they always find some way to be around each other and be chasing each other around, being silly. So at the end of the day, I let their mom know, like, they both had a really good day today. They both, was pretty okay, but they really like to play fight a lot. And we were just like wondering if there's anything we do. It's like, no, I understand. Like they play fight all the time. We just try to keep them separated. I was like, okay. So there's no solution to that. The thing that I'm learning as a childcare teacher is that, parents are, parents and the kids and parents, like they witness these kind of things. And sometimes, they do, they do like their best to, with certain situations. So they're not always going to have like a solution or a trick for certain things. So sometimes we would have to come up with our own tricks and solutions for, when kids have certain behaviors that, would not be appropriate within the classroom. I'm not saying not, a way to, try to like parent a parent because their parents, that's their kids. That's not our place to do that. It's just saying that we could have tried to find solutions for ourselves and able to work with parents in order to come up with a solution. You come up with a solution that would help benefit the kid, because all in all, it's always to find ways to help the child, and we're not trying to outdo each other. We want to work together with a parent in order to find the best solutions for a child. That's the overall thing involved within childcare. Also, another big thing that I tried out this week, which I was really excited about, is that I tried doing different activities and able to post about them on my social media. I'm going to do a little compilation about the videos that I did for this week like I did last week, so you guys can view it. But if you want to see each video for each day, follow me on all social media. So I would do a different activity. I would show what I did or what I'm planning to do for my kids. Sometimes I actually do like another video that kind of revisits what I did, like how it turned out, or how a way that I could use it for another time. Like I did probably like 3 different videos having to do with an activity that I found within the school's sensory recipe list called the unpoppable bubbles. The first time I did it, I made the solution, but I used cornstarch, which did not work out. And then I looked over and I said, oh, it's not cornstarch, it's corn syrup. And it was pretty good. It made big bubbles, like the kids love bubbles. But the thing is another thing that I did not have, that I could not find, is microfiber gloves. Like they called for microfiber gloves. I didn't have any. And that probably would have helped with more of the able to hold the bubbles. So even though, the kids really enjoyed it and it made a lot of good bubbles, it wasn't working as well as I was hoping for. So I decided to reuse that solution to add to the sensory play, because it didn't have any ingredients that was harmful to kids. It was just water, dish detergent, and corn syrup. So it's not like it's going to mess with their skin or anything like that. So I thought, why not just throw it in there with the water? And kids, just as much as they enjoy bubbles, they enjoy playing in water as well. Like, no, that much. I love kids who love I have kids who love to turn on those faucets inside my classroom. I have to remind them all the time, away from the sink, walk away, walk. But they always go back and turn on the sink at full force. So I'm pretty sure there was a good use for the bubble solution for the kids to be able to enjoy that. It wouldn't go to waste. Another thing that I tried that I was just scrolling through TikTok and I found an idea for a painting activity for 4th of July, which I tried yesterday with the kids. It didn't turn out, once again, it didn't turn out as much as I thought it would, but we still managed to turn it around. Me, the other teacher, managed to turn it around and be able to create an activity from it. I have a TikTok about that on the blog's TikTok account. It's called Firework Paint Art. And basically, the activity was that you just strike a cotton ball with paint onto it. It's supposed to be the splatter effect, and then you sprinkle glitter. But we did not have glitter, and and the paint that we used wasn't as, it didn't like kind of spread out as much as I wanted to. It just left little circles. So we just dabbed the circles on the paper, and then we just, drizzle paint over it. So it just came out with just like little splattered art. You can see the what we had gotten on my blog's TikTok account. So that's pretty much some of the big highlights from the week. I'll be sure to take notes this week so I can have more to tell you. And I hope you guys follow me on all social medias. I told you about my goals, and I hope that you guys be able to also visit my Facebook, which I hope you guys give me some stars. I have more stuff coming on the way, and I'm excited to let you guys see what I have in store. So I hope you guys have a good 4th of July. You have a good weekend. I'm going to enjoy my 3-day weekend. And remember to stay blessed and blurtiful. Bye, friends. Bye. See you next week.